my experience,
Parliament is looking forward to decreasing the government appetite for supplementary and unnecessary expenditure. The move by the August House comes after government on several occasions fronted unending supplementary budgets for Parliament approval.
And it's going to create a leeway, a gateway to many aspects that are going to fundamentally help the country.
The MPs attribute the challenge to a lacuna in the law.
Over the years, we've witnessed financial indiscipline and poor management of national finances.
Butambala County Member of Parliament Muwanag Kivumbi has taken the mantle to call for an amendment of the Public Finance Management Act 2015, which road, according to the MPs, has been heavily utilized by government to abuse the national budget.
That once you have passed a budget, government should implement it as is. But what has been happening, that on July 1st, they begin to revise the budget and create all fixed expenditures.
Government and some of its MDAs normally secure funding through the mandatory expenditure below the 3% of the national budget, even after the targeted projects faced rejection by Parliament during the budget process. A case to remember is the funding to Achak Sugar Works Company, which was a beneficiary of the previous financial year and supplementary budget.
And we think it is an abuse of the power of the MPs here, because if the MPs say we are not funding this, and then you hide money somewhere and you fund it, you are basically undressing them. You are not really giving them the power to do appropriation.
So they were utilizing Section 25, which gave them a 3% of the budget. But that 3% is not anchored in the Constitution.
According to Kivumbi, the amendment also calls for the funding for contingency budget to stand alone and remain untouched in case a disaster does not surface.
And now the weakness in the present law, one, it collapses at the end of a financial year to zero, and you start from nothing. So when a major disaster comes, you don't have if Uganda is struck on July 1st, the contingency fund is likely to have zero.
Look at the issue of monies unutilized and getting back or being swept back to the consolidated fund. You have no guarantee that in the subsequent financial year, that money will be available to the entity where it was brought from. And sometimes finance releases money very late. Here on the floor of the House, the finance minister was on record for having reported that money had been released 6 days to the end of the financial year.
Meanwhile, Butambala South MP Maurice Chibalia has alerted Parliament of a group which he says is illegal and migrates to several places disguising as money lenders, but in return harshly mistreat the population in form of beating them up and forcefully taking their belonging. Chibalia raised the issue through a matter of national importance which caught the attention of the MPs.
Right Honourable Speaker, our prayers. The Minister for Internal Affairs should really investigate who are these untouchables. These people that come with the Nkoni. The police fears them. Who are these untouchables, Right Honourable Speaker? Two, finance. I see Honourable Musasi is here. Finance should tell us. These money lenders, 13 groups in a small town council with different names. Who are these money lenders that have this behavior?
In my constituency, I have a team of money lenders who are now popularly referred as to daily. They have made women to run away. Women go and hide at times in Kenya because there's a lot of conflict. So I've been trying to find out, this is a team called Daily. Where are they coming from?
Daniel Mugoya, Gloria Gutabinji, UBC News.